Recollection Road is proud to partner with LEGACYBOX. Get early access to the best deal of the year. Watch until the end of this video to see why LEGACYBOX is the perfect gift this holiday season. 1931 unfolded as one of the most difficult chapters of the Great Depression. Yet even against this bleak backdrop, there were moments of ingenuity, courage, and cultural growth, including landmark engineering feats to small sparks of entertainment that lifted the spirits of 124 million Americans that experienced 1931 firsthand. On January 6th, inventor Thomas Edison submitted his very last patent application, this time for an electroplating process for creating phonograph records. Valentine's Day brought moviegoers to the premiere of Dracula, released on February 14th, and it featured Bela Lugosi in the role that would define his career. On March 3rd, the Star-Spangled Banner was officially designated as the United States national anthem, cementing Francis Scott Key's 1814 lyrics as a permanent piece of the American identity. Nevada began a new era on March 17th, when the state fully legalized gambling, a decision that would reshape its economy and lead to the rise of modern Las Vegas. Just one day later, on March 18th, Schick introduced the first electric shavers to American consumers. They were priced at $25, and they sold about 3,000 units that first year. The sports world was stunned on March 31st, as news broke that legendary Notre Dame football coach Knute Rockne had died in a plane crash at the age of 43, ending a career defined by an astonishing winning record. April 2nd was the day that 17-year-old Jackie Mitchell famously struck out both Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig during an exhibition game in Chattanooga, Tennessee, delivering one of baseball's most unbelievable moments. On May 1st, a new world record was set as the Empire State Building officially opened in New York City and claimed the title of the tallest building on Earth. It was also built at a record speed, with construction lasting just 1 year and 45 days. June 23rd was the beginning of a round-the-globe flight undertaken by Wiley Post and Harold Gatty. The pair lifted off from Roosevelt Field in New York in hopes of circling the globe faster than anyone before them, and they did it in just 8 days. At the height of summer, specifically July 14th, the governor of South Dakota urgently pleaded for federal help as a massive grasshopper plague devastated farmlands in South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska. Bing Crosby's road to fame took a major step forward on September 2nd, the day he launched his solo radio show. 15 Minutes with Bing Crosby premiered on CBS Radio, and the show introduced Bing's crooner style to the masses. Comic strip readers saw a fresh face in the newspapers on October 4th, when Chester Gould introduced us to Dick Tracy, a detective whose sharp style and tougher attitude stood out instantly. On October 18th, inventor Thomas Edison, whose innovations shaped modern living, died in East Orange, New Jersey. Edison was 84 when he died, and there were over 1,000 patents in his name. Also on October 18th, Al Capone was convicted on 5 counts of tax evasion. He was sentenced a week later to 11 years in prison and sent off to the Atlanta Federal Penitentiary. On November 3rd, Americans were introduced to Alka-Seltzer. The effervescent remedy hit store shelves and quickly became a household favorite. Movie theaters were packed on November 21st for the debut of Frankenstein. The classic showcased Boris Karloff as the monster in one of the most enduring monster roles ever created. Finally, on December 10th, Jane Addams made history as the first American woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. Addams was an activist and social worker from Chicago who spent most of her life advocating for world peace. Recollection Road and LEGACYBOX both believe it's important to preserve the past. If you're like me, there's a box of your family's treasured home movies and photos tucked away somewhere, and LEGACYBOX can help you preserve them digitally. The process is a simple and safe solution for converting your home movies and photos to thumb drive or to the cloud. Just send in your LEGACYBOX filled with old VHS and camcorder tapes, film reels, and pictures, and get back digital copies that can be easily enjoyed, shared, and kept organized. It's that easy. LEGACYBOX is trusted by over 1 million people, and it's all done right here in the USA. Get started preserving your past today. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to get an incredible 55% off. Buy today to take advantage of this exclusive offer and send in your memories when you're ready. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to save 55% while supplies last. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and make sure to check the description of this video for links to pick up a t-shirt and sign up for the newsletter. Also, don't forget to visit our friends at Horn and Hardart to save 10% on your next order. Visit hornandhardart.com/recollection. Thank you to our loyal Patreon supporters listed here. Visit patreon.com/recollectionroad to join the club.